Happy Thursday. It's time for another Tip Talk. It's also very close to the end of the school year, and I know that you're excited about that. We're all excited about that. Yay for the end of the school year. But there's some important housekeeping details that we want to talk about, especially if you are a freshman or a senior, because there are some things that are going to happen that are going to cause you to lose some data. So we want to help you out of that. We do not want you to lose everything that you've written this year or in the past 4 years if you're a senior.
Right. We understand that freshman laptops are being collected on Monday, May 8th. So, after Monday, May 8th, you will not have access to that lovely device you've been carrying and using and saving stuff to all year long.
Yes.
So, pay attention if you want to be able to get back to any of those files maybe next year, okay? Or even during the summer, because you should have access, emphasis on the should, have access to your school OneDrive during the summer,
yes,
as long as you have internet access at home, or if you go use the internet at the public library. So we're going to show you how to get there. We always recommend people start with the links on our school website, which remember is our school initials, mhhse.hcboe.net, and we have helpfully provided an Office 365 link right there. You can click that, or you can also go directly to portal.office.com. Okay? From
Two
anywhere.
easy ways, and it guarantees you that you're going to land in the right spot to sign in to your accounts.
Right, and you can use that portal.office.com or that Office 365 link to log in to a school account, or at home, a personal Office 365 account if you have one or if you create one.
Yes.
I'm going to use my child's account. She is a senior, but we're going to pretend for a moment that she's a freshman and then transport to the, other thing. Remember, your login is your last name, first initial. Sometimes there's numbers after it. If you don't know what your login is, then chances are you haven't been using Office 365, and you probably need to pay attention. So it's Wheatley, hers is, your last name, first initial, and then it doesn't show the whole thing right there, but it's students.hcboe.net is what you'll type in. And your password is your student ID number. It's the password you've been using on the computer. It's your lunch number. You should know this number. If you don't know this number, come and talk to us, and we will look it up for you.
You can do that.
But anyway, we're going to sign in. Oh, we are. What? What is happening?
We thought we were going to sign in.
Sometimes things like this happen, and then you just keep trying.
Just cross your fingers and you talk nicely to the computer.
Oh, now it works. Okay, so if ever that happens to you, don't go, oh, the internet is broken. The internet is not broken. The program is just having a little, glitch or something. So try again. Don't despair. Anyway, so now we're in. Now, if I were a freshman and I had been saving all the stuff to my desktop, which, by the way, is not a great idea, in future times, don't do that.
Don't do that next year.
Go ahead and make sure your documents are automatically going to your OneDrive. If you can't figure out how to do that, come down and see us. We will help you out.
We definitely know how that happens.
You can also go to the help desk, and they can help you out.
Yes.
But anyway, so you're going to go to your OneDrive. And once you are in your OneDrive, you should see a little up arrow and the word upload. So you will click upload and click files, and then you will go, look at all our lovely videos there. You will go click on desktop or wherever you've been saving your files.
If they're in documents, wherever you put them, just go look for them.
Yes, wherever you put them.
You should see a nice list of them. You're going to select them.
Yes. Say we're going to just put this up here, but you may have several things. You could hold down Control and click multiple things, and to select multiple things, and you'll see them all listed here and highlighted. As long as they're highlighted, then when you click open, you'll see a little swirly thing up there, and it should say uploaded however many items to files. And look, it seems you just uploaded. Oh, thank you, 365, for helping us out there.
Yes.
And then you should be able to scroll down and find them in a list. We're not going to go all the way through that.
Well, here are two of them right there. You can see.
Yeah, right there. So, like I said, And that way, it's in the cloud, and you can access these documents from another computer since you won't have yours anymore.
Well, and next fall, when you get your computer back, it will actually just be a clean computer. And it may or may not be the one you used this year. And even if it is the one you used this year, it's going to be white. It's going to be empty and clean and re-imaged. So when you open your OneDrive on it, your stuff will still exist. If you don't OneDrive it, your stuff is gone forever. And if you've done anything that you might want to save, a resume or a PowerPoint you're particularly proud of, or if you're keeping track of the awards you've gotten for your college resumes one day, those things you don't want to lose.
Right. Some places might want you to send in writing samples or a portfolio of your work. And if you don't have any of that, then it's a lot harder to do it.
Right.
But yes, we definitely encourage you to save your documents to your OneDrive.
Straight to your OneDrive.
Yes. So, and if you haven't done that, then upload it. You can also create new documents in there, but we're not going to go over that because we made another video all about Office 365 way earlier in the year. You can go back and watch that one if you want to. Now, if you were a senior and there were things in your school OneDrive that you wanted to save for the future, which there may be, then what you would need to do is go to your OneDrive and then
do it backwards.
Yeah, just download it, okay? But you want to be on a home computer to do this, either a home computer or a public library computer or some other computer that's not at school to download your documents, because you're going to then, after you download them, you're going to upload them into a personal
fresh
cloud account. You could use Google Drive. You could use a personal Office 365 that you created.
Yeah, if you have an MSN email, you have a OneDrive personally. But you can't get to it at school, which is why it's important to do this at the public library or at your home. It is a two-step process. For the freshman, all they had to do was click their buttons and upload. You're going to have to download to a desktop or a hard drive and then re-upload to the cloud, because you can't go cloud to cloud. It has to touch the earth somewhere.
And don't walk into the library or to school with one of these flash drives and say, oh, I need to download all my office stuff onto my flash drive, because the computer won't let you, okay? The computer will be like, what flash drive? I don't see a flash drive, and you'll be confused, and it'll waste your time, and we don't like confusion and time wasting. We're anti that. So anyway, you're in your OneDrive. You should be able to click, I think, the three dots. Yes, click the three dots, and you can click download. And then this little box will pop up, and you'll say Save File, okay? You'll save it, okay? And it will hang out in your Downloads folder. It really depends on what browser you're using, where it's going to go. But what you can do later is you can go to Explorer if you're on a Windows machine, and you can click the Downloads folder, and instead of having multiple copies on your computer, you can just find the thing you downloaded, and then you can cut it, and you can paste it into a different folder.
Or you can upload straight to the download file.
Yeah.
If you're going to immediately upload, it won't matter if you leave it in your download file, because you're going to find it by looking in that folder. So it doesn't matter what folder you put it in. You just got to remember.
Yeah, you're going to do that for whatever documents you need. You're going to download them. They're going to hang out in your downloads folder. And then you're going to go to whatever other service you're going to use for yourself, either Google Drive, Office 365. I'm sure there's a bunch of other stuff out there, iCloud. You know, whatever you need to put it into, you're going to open up another tab and go to that. And then you're going to find the upload button, click Files, find the download folder again, Downloads, and you're just going to click on all the stuff you want and click Open, and it will save it to that other service.
And again, for seniors, if you've written resumes or if you've written creative writing samples or any of those things, or if you literally think you're taking the same classes again and maybe those notes would be helpful to you, you don't want to lose this stuff. I mean, obviously, there's probably some stuff from freshman year in computer apps class that you never need to see again. We're not saying you have to take it all, but we would like you to at least look at it, because in 2 weeks, you won't have access to it anymore. You're going to poof out of our system, and your access is also going to poof away with you.
We have actually had students contact us. I've had a student personally contact me and say, is there any way that I could get back into my OneDrive from my senior year and get this thing out of it? And I'm like, no, you can't. I'm sorry. So plan ahead now. If you think you might need it, I always say it's better to have it and not need it than need it and not have it. So
because you can delete it in 6 months if you didn't need it. But if you don't do this right now, you won't have that option.
poof, all the poofing
Yeah.
motions. All the
So
poofing motions
seniors
gone.
and freshmen specifically, it's never a bad idea for sophomores and juniors either, though. Who knows what could happen to the system over the summer? A server could crash, something could go crazy. It's never a bad idea to keep the things you really love in more than one place.
Right. So even if you upload this stuff to your OneDrive, your school OneDrive, if you have internet access at home and there's really important stuff in there, save it on the desktop of your home computer and save it on a flash drive and save it on another cloud surface if it's super duper important.
Yeah, it's one of those things you can't live without.
What is that? There's an acronym called LOCKS. Lots of copies keep stuff safe. So
there
remember
you go.
that. LOCKS. Keep a lock on
So,
it.
if you have any questions about this, if there was any crazy confusing point, because I know we covered a lot, come see us. We
Yes.
would love to walk you through this and help you because we really feel like this is an important thing.
Right. And also don't forget that I will respond to messages during the summer as well. I may or may not be able to help you if it's, like I said, if you're asking, if you're a senior, you graduated, and you ask if you can get back in your OneDrive, I'm going to be like, nope, sorry, I can't help you. But if you have a general technical question or you have a question about a book or something, whatever, if it's library related, then remember you have access to us through Facebook, through Twitter, through Instagram. You should still be able to access Schoology, maybe, I'm not sure. But we're still out there, and we're still your librarians, and we can still help you over the summer if you need that. So don't forget about, especially if you're taking an online class, whatever, you can still ask us questions, and as long as we're not, like, at the beach or something, then we'll help you out, because that's what we do, is we help you. So
Sure.
anyway, hopefully this was helpful for you, and you follow our suggestions to keep yourself safe. So anyway, and this is probably our last tip. Right? Yeah. Last tip of the year. Unless we come up with something that's super ultra important, and then I don't know if we'll do one or not.
I
We'll
don't
just be
know
like,
about
"Nah,
it.
It's too late.
It's the end of the school year.
You can send us a direct message and you can ask us a question. But anyway, so have a lovely day, and we'll see you probably on Monday for our very last book talks of the year.
will.
And laters.